It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
The quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
And this opening drive headed for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. Now, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. They can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. And first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They're going play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Vegas 1st down. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Jeanty from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. He's dropping back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll air it out on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, though. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Throwing from the gun. He's got it. It's in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Picking that throw and double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I'm certainly not going to count on it. Give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch, a whole bunch of bodies around him.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. From the gun on third down. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Off play action. It's Mahomes. Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs trim the lead to 1. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Trey Tucker to return it. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Dash going in motion left. Pass play on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Working now from the gun. Taking it on the slant by Besh. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Raiders.
Counter give to Jency. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackled on the play by one of the linemen, Omar Norman Lott.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. I'll throw it. It's a screen play to Jency. And they make the stop. I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Into traffic, complete. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Chiefs' 33-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Pass play now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And that takes them to third down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's fourth down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it. Fourth down, they're going to throw for it. He'll get this to Tucker. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. And that was a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Cut near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown.
The Raiders take a second quarter lead.
For the extra point.
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for two, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. That throw behind his intended target.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Yellow. Argo blue, lady. Yellow, 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 yellow. Attack, attack. Yellow.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Likely. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Yellow.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
I don't need to. Yellow, yellow. Yellow, 15.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down from the 42. Right back to Worthy. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Has some space inside the 15. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Mahomes back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
2nd and goal, back to all the way up to the 14 here.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And this is down all the way to the 3.
I know know that completion doesn't move the chains, I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Escapes the pocket. 3rd down and 3 coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. This is a chip shot from the left hash.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Tucker now on the return. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it. Finds Genty underneath. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And finds Besh, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Working quickly here.
And the Raider 1st down. A gain of 5. 1st down.
He's going to throw it again. Buys time, rolling right. He's going deep, down this side. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Noah Williams.
Well, this young man struggled to limit the interceptions this rookie season, and they've shown a lot of patience. But we know that NFL stands for not for long, especially if you're a QB that's interception prone.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Hey, 43. Yellow, yellow. Yellow.
Back to throw Mahomes. Look at that power, deep left side. Brought in, inside the 20. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement.
Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! And he's drugged down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown.
I could feel the anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown. And they decided to release a little bit of that frustration being the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the block.
And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Man downfield, and he finds Besh. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
39-yard gain on the play. And the Las Vegas first down.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set. 1918.
Setting up to throw. It's a screen play to Genty. Able to get this down to the 15 before going out. Giving 5 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
19 lock. Back to 60. Back to 60. 7-5.
From the red zone now. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
Chiefs 16.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Brown with a return here. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Yellow, yellow.
Back to throw it. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
15. Attack, attack. Arsenal 80. Hey, dribble it. 15.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Yellow. Hey, yellow. Arsenal. Hey, 15. Come back. Arsenal.
One final shot before the half. He's going deep! This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on it.
Take over first down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And just a yard here before this play goes out. It's 2nd and 9.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
That's good.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end, just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Genty. This great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
13 yards. And the Raider first down.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They're going to try and throw it here. On the move, headed right. This one's taken in by Thornton. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. They'll throw, third and long. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
But I believe a Raider covered that one, so the Raiders hang on to possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
So they keep the football, but now they face second and long. He's going to throw this one. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Jumped off to his running back. Hits a seam at the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. It's like a design run here from Mahomes. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs grab the lead on their first series of the half. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown! They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it. Because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. Making some progress here. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Throwing now off the play action. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw
That's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
From the gun on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Running back sent in motion left. Still sticking with the passing game. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. It's the end of 3. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Second and 3 now.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Sticking to the air here. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on third down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Dropping back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. He's going to throw it again. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
They'll come up on first and 10. From the red zone on first. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 5-yard line.
Second down, looking for options. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a fourth quarter lead. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
27, Chiefs 23.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. 15.
Play action, Mahomes. Hits his running back. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Yellow. 43. Hey, 15. Right side.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Yellow. I've got Louis. Right side.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over
it. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
15, yellow. Where's that?
Again, Mahomes to throw. Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A pickup of 17. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st down from the 42.
Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
I down these two. Let's go,
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again, Mahomes. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
15, yellow. Sunday.
Back to the air, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. You just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
Hey, 15, 15, 15.
Looking to throw. Brought in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs losing by 4. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Yellow. Go, little lady. Attack, attack. Hey, 57, 57.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
15.
Desperation time here on 4th. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs have taken the lead late. Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Raiders 27. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Here's him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. They look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Back to throw. Finds him on the slant. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
1st and 10 from the 32. to throw. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 25-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs make the play that should win them this game.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Here's Mahomes on a designed run. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.
What's happening?